still a slave to the white man?
Y'all gonna start calling my wife the white man, all right?
Newness, his.
This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and Trailer into Reaction. What I'm looking at today is the trailer for a movie called The Blackening, which sounds very Simpsons-esque to me. In any case, I don't know what it's about, but if you have seen any horror movies for, I want to say, the past 2 or 3 decades, there's a cliche going about that the black person is the first to die. And as you probably are aware, things become a cliche because they just happen often enough. They become commonplace and therefore cliche. So the idea if you have a bunch of people, one of them happens to be black, that person in that movie is going to die is a very real thing. And so what I'm hoping is happening is that The Blackening takes advantage and plays with that cliche. And one reason that I think it will is that, at least from the poster, the entire cast is black. So unless we're talking about, I don't know, something that wipes them out all at once, that's going to be kind of fun to play with. In any case, let's look at the trailer for The Blackening.
Reunion about to crack. We got the whole crew back.
Really, bitch? A cabin in the woods?
Now let's get it all in perspective for all y'all enjoyment.
You still a slave to the white man?
Y'all gonna start calling my wife the white man, all right?
Newness, here's the anthem. Put your hands up that you shoot with. Count your
But
loot
we
with.
don't on Juneteenth.
Oh, hell no.
Where are you going?
Look for the fuse box.
What kind of house is this? No, thank you.
The Blackening?
Whoa!
Jim Crow Monopoly.
Shit probably runs on racism.
Pick a card and save Morgan.
What do you mean, save Morgan?
Refuse to play, and she dies.
I think we have to play the game. In your predicament, the black character is always the first to die. I will spare your lives if you sacrifice the person you deem the blackest.
The blackest?
Nobody should judge anybody in here, bro.
You have 2 minutes to decide.
Shanika, she say nigga the most.
Nigga.
See?
Wait.
Y'all can't pick me. I'm gay.
Oh, Clifton.
Yeah.
I can prove I'm not the blackest.
Prove it.
I've never seen Friday. I voted for Trump.
What?
Twice.
Playboy, your time's up.
We need a plan.
I'm saying, don't you dare.
Don't say this dumb shit.
We have to split up.
Your time has run out. It's time to die.
There's a crazy person out here hunting us. You got Rosa Parks on your shirt, right? Would she be sitting down right now?
I mean, that's exactly what she did.
You can shut up.
Made you look. Made you look.
Why black women gotta save everyone all the damn time?
Made you look.
Yo, stop playing.
I got a gun.
That's too DMX. What are you doing?
Well, that was the trailer for The Blackening, and it looks, by my reckoning, great. Because, as I mentioned earlier, and it goes deeper, by the way, but it plays with cliches, it plays with misrepresentations, it plays with what black people are imagined to be by those who aren't. And that's a lot of fun. Well, it can be a lot of fun in any case. And this looks really enjoyable. The idea that there's a game as offensive looking as that might be funny, but such things do exist. Artwork, games, cartoons based on outdated, racist notions are not things of the imagination. Those are actually real, and they do exist. So that game was found is not a shocker to me. But once again, it all depends on how they approach the material and the chemistry of the actors. So I want to mention, if you look at that trailer, you might have noticed something, or at least I did, and that was the skin tone of some of the female actors. Which is to say, I think that black people are harder to be made up well as opposed to white people. In the sense that makeup on many black people in movies tends to be very noticeable. Now that's kind of an exception for women, because women in reality, no matter what skin color they are, oftentimes get very dulled out in terms of their makeup. But in movies in particular, there's something about this very uniform skin coloration that when black people are made up, they tend to have. It doesn't work. It's too uniform. It almost looks like a doll. And it's less noticeable on white people in general because they're paler. When it's done in the case of melanated people, it tends to stick out a little bit more. So I'm not crazy about some of the makeup we saw in that trailer. In any case, what do you think? This is Brian with screenfiles.com and Trailer to Reaction. Do you agree, disagree? Let me know down below. And as usual, consider a like or a follow. Peace.